It's the video you've all been waiting for. Did we manage to sell the one-eyed, one-footed, broken-mouthed wicker frog?
Hi, welcome back. Well, we thought we'd revisit some of the places we went to in January and see if things actually sold.
Yes, we've shown you them in a video. We've put our pricing on, but how accurate was the pricing and did they sell?
No.
Should we have a look at what we did in January? We were lucky enough to go on the 12th. We went to Bridge Mary car boot sale.
Yeah.
We went round the charity shops on the 17th, and on the 26th went to Bridge Mary. How posh! Bridge Mary car boot sale. We should never film these videos before lunch. Anyway.
It's lunchtime coming up, and Yes, let's get cracking,
shall we? Start with the Bridge Mary car boot sale that we did on the 12th of January. So it's these. It's over to you, my love.
Oh, it's over to me.
You got the first one.
I haven't got my glasses on. That looks like pyjamas to me. It's not. Hang on. 6 placemats.
Yes.
And we bought these. Well, you bought these, didn't you, for £3?
It was a slim pickings boot sale. There wasn't much there.
It wasn't great.
I probably wouldn't normally have got them if I was honest, but I was getting a little bit desperate.
Yeah. We listed these on the 12th of the 1st, so was that on the same day?
I know, look at me go.
The same day?
Look at me go.
Wow.
That's because in the last one of these we did, you highlighted that I thought, I'll show you.
I'll have to highlight it more often. So.
Cheeky.
Anyway, yes, and they sold, which is fantastic, and they sold for $22.99, which is the full price.
Yes.
So that's fantastic.
And when did they sell?
Didn't I say the 21st?
No, you didn't. Right. You were letting them guess.
I could have sworn I said they sold on the 21st.
Yes, we were lucky there. We paid £3, didn't we? And you know. I think when we got them, I was a little bit put off by the condition, a few stains, but all you can do is baby wipe something and hope for the best, and that's what we did. Showed it all in the photos, didn't we?
That's it.
So I'm going to move on to this BT phone that you picked up, my love, for £10. This was listed on the 13th of January. Oh, I've let things slip there, haven't I? Oh, that's you.
I've let things slip, haven't I?
But you did list it for $59.99, so you've been a bit of a
You've got to give me a little bit of
wiggle
room here, because I've got to test all my. I can't just wipe a cloth over it and it's done.
How dare you? It's going to kick off.
We are. We're going to have an argument in a minute.
So it sold on the 27th, so that's not too bad, is it? And it sold for £40. So you may be thinking, well, that's a bit different from the $59.99, but it's like anything. Sometimes you've got a mortgage payment coming up and you have to be a little bit more lenient with the old flexibility of an offer.
The thing is, though, from £10 and you got £40 out of it.
We were tough, weren't we?
Brilliant. That's great. So yes, I listed it for $59.99, but like you said, you've got to be flexible.
Yeah.
It's pointless being adamant and sticking to it, because yes, okay, eventually you might get the price, but it will take you a lot longer.
It could have been another 7 months before someone asked with an offer. So sometimes you just got to, if you've got that person, you're making profit, grab it. Yeah. Secure it.
That's it. So I'm on a Vax hose and attachments. These look like they're in pretty good condition in a Vax bag as well. And we listed these, or I listed these.
You did?
On the 13th of January. And it sold on the 18th of January. Now I listed them for...
In the video, we said $22.99, but Paul can be a bit of a chancer sometimes. If he thinks he can make an extra money, he will. He's all over it.
Of course you will. But the thing is, when we do the videos, we do quick research.
Quick look.
We do a quick look and, to get a rough idea of price. And sometimes when you revisit it, you're doing your listing and all that, you think, oh, actually, no, you can get a little bit more. I can't remember what I actually listed it for in the end.
£25, my love.
Oh, I did list it for $25.
Yeah, and it went for that price as well.
And it went for that as well.
It's one of those I'll prove her wrong moments, and you did. You said I can get more for that, and you did.
Yeah, I did.
So well done. I can't look at these sort of parts, these Vax, because we had that palette, didn't we? One of our first videos about 3 years ago.
Marie gets the old twitch. She's like this.
Flashbacks, where we actually bought a palette of Hoover.
It was one of the first videos.
One of the first videos back when we were thin. Yeah, it's worth having a look at because we were extensive in that video, weren't we? We did all the costings, everything.
Did we do it? We did more than one video, didn't we?
Yes, because we did the first video was like the unboxing, and then we really went into town. I haven't had any food yet. Oh, yes. So we did go into a lot of detail. If anyone is interested in buying pallet loads of things, and seeing whether you can make money on them, have a look at it because it will give you a laugh at see how dirty some of those things were.
See how wooden we are as well.
Yes, well, we're still wooden.
Anyway,
right, so you're number 4
I'm number
then, my
4.
love. Yes, I've gone out of sync.
Yeah, she's gone out. The numbers are all over the place. So
Got to be honest, I was doing this last night whilst watching Britain's Got Talent, so it's all a little bit. It's a bit car crashy, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it.
Gale speakers. These came in a lot. I put not put an offer in. I paid £20 for speakers.
Lovely man as well.
Lovely guy. Yeah, speakers and an amp, and sold them all separately. The speakers we equated £8. Is that right?
Yeah.
How many listings did we make?
We made so you've got 3 photos equated that you'll be putting up.
Right.
To show this, but yes, you split it into 3 listings. We equated it £8.
£8 for these speakers, and this was 3 separate listings that I had up for $24.99, $28.99, and $69.99. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and one guy wanted all of them, so we did a deal at £105.
But this is the good thing. Look at when you listed them. The 16th and 17th, because you had 3 listings, so you did one on one day, I think, and 2 on the next day. But look at when you sold them.
On the 17th.
So they went really
very, very quick. So that was fantastic. Yeah. It's great when you get customers like that, isn't it?
It's good.
Because it was like a speaker system, so it was two tall front speakers, wasn't it, and centre, and so yeah.
Because you were like, oh my god, I've got to put them all together.
Yes, that was a big package.
Oh no, you've done it again.
Oh.
You wouldn't mind that one being clipped, though, would you?
Big package, yeah.
But yes, they did originally go up the 3 listings for £124.99, and then you took an offer of £105. Even though it was quite quick, you were keen.
Yes.
Because obviously you turned £8 into £105. Fine. So proper chuffed.
Yeah.
So then I've got the task of telling you the things that we bought that haven't sold. And it is important when we make these videos, we're not just highlighting, look at us, we've sold these. We're also highlighting, look at this, we haven't sold these yet. So this is the Thomas Kincaid picture that we paid £5 for. We listed it on the 12th for $44.99, and it's had 28 views. So it's already, we're in February now, so we will be looking at chipping that price away fairly soon.
Yes, we will be. I mean, a lot of the stuff we have does generally take a little bit of time to sell.
It's a bit unique, some of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So
we aim high to start with, don't we?
Yeah.
We give it a little bit of a test and test the waters. If it doesn't sell within a month, for example, or a couple of months, then we will then start looking actively reducing that.
That's it.
Because ultimately we've paid £5 for it. We want to get that money back and the profit. So if $44.99 is a bit steep, then we'll probably knock that down to $39.99 over the next week or so.
Yeah.
And then see if we get any biters.
We'll just keep going until you get someone. Yeah, that's it.
So you've got something that hasn't sold as well, you lucky boy.
Oh, what have I? What is it? I can't read that.
Panasonic.
Oh, Panasonic. Does that say Panasonic?
It does. I was watching Britain's Got Talent.
Panasonic phone set. It was how many was in this set? I can't remember now.
I'm not sure. You paid £2 for it.
Yeah, I paid £2. Anyway.
They'll be able to see because they'll be seeing the photo.
Yeah, that's it. Organised as ever, aren't we? Listed it on the 13th of January. It went out for $29.99, and it hasn't sold, and it's had no views.
No views.
Views.
The reason I just want to make a little point here, because on our last little sort of revisit video, someone did say that they've had a few items that don't have any views, and we sort of said, yes, we agree that we are showing you what we've bought in these boot sales and in these charity shops,
Yeah.
And we've been lucky that so far everything's had views, but this one hasn't. And we do have 700 items on eBay, and a lot of those don't have views. So you're not. If you do have items with no views, you're not, it's not rare.
No, it's not rare
everyone
at
has
all.
that. It's,
I think, you keep it going for a little bit, but then obviously if it keeps going as no views, then maybe tweak the title or try and change something, get some more keywords in. Yeah, you're right, into the title.
That's it. And this particular one, in the video, we went for a price of $24.99, but you did actually increase.
I did increase it based on solds, but obviously I'm going to have to revisit that now and re-look at the listing again, because to not have any views, that's not good.
No, it's been up probably about 5 weeks, something like that. So we won't just leave it at that price. We'll now start thinking of bringing that down a little bit to sort of try and entice someone to grab it.
Yeah, that's it.
So I've also got something that hasn't sold, and it's the Sherwood receiver. This is what you bought with those girls' speakers, wasn't it? So this is also equated to £8. Listed it on the 17th of January for $59.99. This is another one of those ones where it was $49.99. Paul's bumped the price up a little bit, giving it a bit of a chance at a higher price.
The thing is, though, it's like you said, where you look more in depth, and that's why it went up. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
But sometimes it's because the item's rare. If there's no other Sherwood receivers, then you've got the chance of getting a little bit more money. So you've got to try.
Yeah, that's it.
And this one's had 67 views, so that's not bad.
So it may be too expensive then. So I'll have to revisit that just to see and see if there's anything wrong with the listing. But
from that boot sale, we have one other item or something.
Is that Altec
Lansing subwoofer? £2. This was part of that deal again.
It was part of the deal, but this is missing some parts. So really, it's sort of sold as spares, really, because I can't test it. There's no way of turning it on because you need the other parts to connect to it to turn it on and test it. So it's like the main unit, but the main unit needs additional stuff. Yeah,
and because of that, it has gone up later than it would have normally done. Because
quite a lot later, I think, wouldn't it?
It did go up on the 8th of Feb, but for $14.99. So I think you bought it down £4 based on, in the video I think we said $18.99.
We did,
and this has gone the other way. Paul's brought the price down a little bit.
It down just to because it's like I say, it's sold as seen. It's spares and repairs, and then just explaining the listing that I'm able to test it. So it probably works fine, but that's why I brought it down, because you just want it, that sort of thing gone really.
Yeah. So you've had 7 views, but obviously you're not going to have many because it's not been up long. It's only been up. I don't know what the date is today, but it's only gone up on the 8th.
That's 20 something.
So that sort of rounds up the Bridge Mary car boot sale bits and pieces. But now we're going to move on to the charity shops.
Oh, where did we go?
And this is where we got. It was Speaker Day for you, wasn't it?
Yes, I do like it. Speaker Day. We got Technics speakers. We purchased these for £5. And listed them for $59.99 on the 20th of January, and they sold on the 20th of January, so same day, for $59.99, so full price. Whee!
And that's not bad, to be honest, because we only got them on the 17th. This is where we were walking back from the charity shop with a speaker under each arm.
Oh, yeah.
Holding a bag each.
Yeah. You weren't happy that day, were you?
2 days before my arm stopped aching.
Yeah, they're not small, so of course she was, I can't see that, she was like this, holding speakers as well.
And it was about 2 miles back to the car. I wasn't happy.
It wasn't 2 miles.
It felt like 2 miles.
It was a fair distance, especially when you're carrying.
We had to keep stopping and putting them on a wall, didn't we? Because our arms were burning.
Yeah.
The fun things that you do as a reseller. But you can't, leave those bargains behind.
You can't.
And you did turn £5 into £60, didn't you, really?
Yeah, that's it. Fantastic.
So it was worth doing. It's worth all that pain.
Worth it. So
then we also got these, I've written down round tubes of light. I know that's not what they are, but I've just been a bit literal there.
Yeah.
We got these for £2 each. We bought 2 of them. We listed them on the 17th, so I listed them same day, hun. Look at me, legend. It was just a case of taking the sticker off the box.
Did you list them?
I listed them, yeah.
That's electrical.
I know, but they were brand new in box, so I just took the sticker off and they were good to go. So 17th we listed them for £18.99, and we sold the first one on the 18th of January for £16, and then on the 21st of February the second one sold for £13.29 because it had gone in the sale, hadn't it? So I had a bit of discount.
So I'm assuming that this first one's probably an offer.
Yeah, I think it was, because it was
one,
the day after we'd listed it. We were quite surprised.
Yeah, so the second one definitely went into sale. So yeah.
But you must have some other speakers there.
Have I got more speakers? Contemporary audio, small speakers. What did we pay for these? Oh, it's £5 for these. So that's one too bad. I think these were you could use these outside. I think they're just little speakers with brackets, but they were new in the box. It doesn't look like they've been used at all. It's still wrapped in the plastic. So I listed these on the 19th of January for $29.99, and they sold on the 20th of February for £18. So it's quite a bit of difference.
I think it's because they went into the sale, and then we also received an offer.
An offer on top of that. We don't always take off the offer button when we have our sale going. We will consider anything, but obviously if people are too cheeky, then no, we won't.
And it's like anything, if you get to the 20th of February and you've had a month that's not been very good, if you'd seen our last video,
yes, the sales
we've had no sale days, we've had poor sale days. Sometimes you have to just be a bit more flexible because you need to get that money in to be able to keep going. So
that's it. So that's really why it's still profit. It's not amazing profit, but it's profit. So
if we'd had a better month, we'd have been looking at trying to get £25.
Yeah,
but you can't always be choosy, can you? If someone's interested, you've got to get that money coming in from somewhere.
That's it.
So now we're going to go through the things that haven't sold, and I've got speakers written down here, hun. They are SBCH404 speakers that you bought for £5.
I'm trying to look where you. Oh, you're there.
I'm here. I know. Do you notice I missed it out?
Just added in. I was thinking, yeah.
Blooming Britain's Got Talent. So I added it when I thought, I haven't got enough numbers here. So we listed it, or so I say the royal we, Paul listed it on the 20th of Jan, £59.99.
Did we list those lights as well?
No, I listed those lights. But he has had 160 views, so there is some demand for it.
Yes.
Whether the speakers are, perhaps the condition's not good for people, or perhaps the price is a little bit up there. But we will be looking at that to try and get that sold.
Yes,
and then
definitely.
I've got tubes of light. Now this is the literally they're tubes, aren't they? They like little,
they are. They're replacement tubes. Yeah, basically.
We paid 50p each, and we bought 25 of them.
Yeah.
So I listed these again. Took the stickers off. 17th.
So what?
I've run out of steam now.
It's 17th of January.
Yes,
you listed them for
£14.99. Yes, I need coffee and lunch. But we've only had 3 views, so I think we're going to have those 25 lights for some time yet.
Maybe it was one of those things where sometimes you're out and about, and because there were so many of them, we did check. We quickly checked, on our phones, didn't we? And it was worth picking them up. But like I say, we haven't sold any yet, so we'll see.
Not yet, so we'll see how we got on with them. But that concludes what we got at the charity shop run. But now we're back to Bridge Mary Car Boot Sale.
Yes, this was on the 26th of January.
This was the bitterly, bitterly cold day, and this is the one you've all been waiting for. Frog update.
Frog update. That's it. Right, so where are we?
The bottle holder.
Yes, this is.
It's that big wooden.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was quite nice. I know it's not old, but I thought it was all right for 50p.
Yeah.
What we bought it for, I thought it was all right. So we listed it on the 27th of January for £16.99, and it sold on the 22nd of February for £9.50.
Now, it's worth pointing out that I couldn't find this when I was trying to, because I clipped the photos for Paul to be able to list them up on the video, give you a bit of a hand. And I spent ages and ages trying to find it, and but they are in the awaiting payments section, so we haven't got the money.
Come into me, see, I can't find this.
Can't find it anywhere. What do we call it?
2 seconds. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. You said, have you looked in the awaiting payments? I went, no. I'm watching Britain's Got Talent.
Stop blaming Britain's Got Talent.
It's Simon Cowell, that's the problem. So yes, so we haven't got the money yet, but we, in effect, we have. In theory, we've sold it, but
they have sold, but we are waiting.
But will
payment.
they pay?
So
that's the thing.
We don't know. So we'll see.
So I've got these Ernest Walborn pictures. These are the 2 gold frame pictures that we got from the man that you got the speakers from the time before.
That's right.
That lovely man. So we listed these on the 26th of January, bearing in mind, it's the same day. We went to the boot sale. $22.99, and we sold them on the 11th of February for $19.54.
That's all right, isn't it?
So that's not too bad. It's not too shabby.
That's not
nice
too
pictures.
shabby at all. Yeah. And 2 resin wall plaques. Where did they come from?
Yeah, they're from the woman that was doing the 50p. You had your head torch,
yes,
and we were looking at them.
Yeah. So £2. You said 50p.
She started
going down. Okay,
yeah,
so
at that point, it was £1 each.
Okay, so £2 we paid for these 2 plaques, and listed them on the 26th. Is that the same day? That's the same day, dear.
Was it?
The 26th of January for £22.99, and they sold on the 5th of February for £20. So that would have been an offer. So
pleased about
that was a nice offer. I can't remember whether they would have offered an order gone back, but anyway, we got it for £20, so that was good.
Reasonable offer.
Yes,
we're happy with
definitely.
those. So it's the one you've all been waiting for. Big build up. It's the wicker frog. Now, if you're new to these videos and you don't know what I'm harping on about, it was a desperate day where it was very cold, and we only bought a handful of things.
Yeah.
And I saw a wicker frog.
Shouldn't have picked it up.
That only had one eye. It only had 1 foot, and his mouth was detached. The poor thing, I rescued him. It was 50p.
Yeah.
I listed it on the 27th because I did think, I just wasted my time. But I listed it for $14.99. I know, it had 3 areas of damage, and I still went with $14.99. But we did sell it on the 10th of February for £10. We took an offer and we went,
yes, yes, accept.
We're taking that, and hopefully someone is looking out for it.
Yeah, and some people do like to rescue things, repair things, and it's probably.
I can't see wicker going to landfill. I can't do it.
I know.
And I remember in the video, Babs said that she would have put it in the bin.
Yeah.
And most people would have put it in the bin, Babs. It's just like, I just couldn't do it. It's rescuing it, and now someone hopefully is looking after it.
Yes.
So pleased about that. So now on to the not solds, my love.
Not sold from that boot sale. I've got the Brother typewriter.
Of course it wasn't going to work. It was only
£1 for an electric typewriter. It's not going to work.
We said we were going to put up for $49.99.
At that point, obviously, we hadn't tested it.
No, we were hopeful.
We were hopeful, but the thing is, sometimes people just want shot of stuff, and we listed it on the 7th of February for $22.99. And it hasn't sold yet, but it has had 56 views.
Which is not too bad, because what are we, 24th today? 24th today?
24th.
So it's had quite a few views, considering it's being sold as spares and repairs.
Yeah, I mean, it might still go, but it's just one of those things. £1, it was worth buying. Like I said, even if it was spares and repairs, things do still sell when they're faulty. And yes, okay, this hasn't gone yet, but I'm sure somebody will grab it at the right price. Yeah,
and there's a bit of a seamless link there with the faulty item, because we're now moving on to the 2 pictures that I also shouldn't have bought that day. These are the 2 Colin Williamson pictures with the glue residue that you can see through the picture.
Yes.
We paid £2 because it was dark.
We were shining the torch on it, and we could see something, but we couldn't tell whether it's the fact we're pushing a light on it and there was no natural light, so you couldn't really see. So that's anyway.
And we did list these on the 27th. We did say to you that we were going to list them for $14.99, but I had a bit of self-doubt and listed them for $12.99 because realistically I don't think they ever will sell. But you've got to give these things a chance. I bought it, give it a chance. It didn't take long to list, and we have had 12 views. I bet all those people were laughing.
Yeah, they were, yeah. I don't want that tat. What do you think?
Who's going to put that picture up on the wall?
That's it. But you never know. Some somebody might not mind it.
We don't want to make videos just saying, look, we've sold this and we've got this, we've sold this, we've got this. You've got to show that sometimes we're all human, we buy things we shouldn't buy.
Yeah.
We have no views on things. We're just like everyone else, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're a couple of chances trying to give everything a go. Sometimes it pays off and it works, and sometimes it doesn't, and you're left with stuff.
That's it.
So this is sort of giving you an update of it all, because I always like to know when I see someone put something in the video. I want to know what it's sold
has
for.
it sold or hasn't it sold?
And I know everyone thought the frog would never go, and we did get £10 by someone who was very, very generous.
Yeah.
But there you go. We've spent from these 3 days out, which is 2 boot sales and a charity shop run, we did spend £84.50.
Okay, so
this
it's not
is
a lot,
what we've
is it?
got back so far, love.
Oh, right, okay, so £360.81.
And we've still got a handful of items that haven't sold. So
Yeah.
we'll be working on those now. We'll just leave it. We'll work
we
on those.
will work on them. We'll
down.
be revisiting them, and and just make sure we have got everything right, especially on the ones that have got no views. Or is it just the one that had no views? I can't
Just
remember.
one, I think, with no views. But some have got low views based on when we listed them.
Yeah.
But we don't, we make these videos to sort of show what items are worth. We're not trying to show off or anything, because
No,
as you see, we're not perfect.
No,
we get
we're
things
not.
wrong.
We get a lot wrong.
And we try and learn as much as possible, don't we?
That's it.
But we've got some very exciting news for you. If you've got to this point in the video, well done. You get the Endurance Award for surviving us. But our next video is very exciting because we are releasing it in a couple of days' time. It's filmed already, isn't it? It's the auction. It's the February auction video. Yeah. Will we get anything? Will I sulk all through the video like last time? You'll have to have a look.
Yes,
it'll be
wait
coming
and
soon.
see. Yes, it will be.
But really, this is we need to wrap this up now, because I'm ready for my lunch.
Yes, we're hungry. We're thirsty.
Yep.
We need to get some food.
Yes.
So, thank you very much for watching. Oh,
yes,
I've got to move aside. So, you can view these videos if you like, and do give us a thumbs up. It does help the videos, and consider subscribing.
We need help, don't we?
We do. We need lots of help. Come on. Give us a thumbs up.
Thanks ever so much for all your support and for watching.
Yes, thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Take care. Have a good week.
Bye.